Hey fellers, anybody that's interested in working on a Volkswagen with the 2.55 cylinder in it, and you're having transmission issues, speed sensor issues, and it's shifting weird or it clunks when you put it in gear, this is the fix right here. So we've pulled the we've pulled the transmission pan, we've pulled the filter off. There's the filter. We already put a new filter in here early this spring because we just did the tranny fluid anyway. There's a few things in videos that weren't mentioned before. So there's your one speed sensor's plug, there's your other speed sensor plug, goes up in there. That one that's up in there has got kind of a long shaft, about yay long. It's an 8mm, it goes up in there. This one's a 10mm with a shorter shaft on it. Those go accordingly, blue high, clear low, if you can look there. So there's a major deal here. When you pull this valve body, there's a drum with looking thing with a spring on the other side of it. It will fall out or pop out and fall in the oil pan. Make sure you put it the way it was. It does have a spring in there. It is spring loaded. There is also a valve body that will slide out, which is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it ends up right there. Anyway, you want to go ahead and make sure that when that comes out, set it to the side. There is also a kickstand looking thing that holds that valve body in, and I'll show you. We'll get up and look at that real quick. It's kind of a major deal. In order to take that out, it's also a 10mm. So here's the old plugs. This is the one with the longer shaft that goes up high. This one goes a little shorter one that goes down low. This is what I'm talking about here. So this is attached to a rod that comes down. It's going to be at this angle. It actually goes into this, sets just like that, you can see, and that'll hang in there and pushes it in and out. When you pull this, in order to pull the valve body, it will fall down, the valve body will, and you kind of have to jimmy this and work it back and forth and slide it off that peg. So anyways, this goes in there. Make sure that gets put back in the way it is, and here's that barrel with the spring in it. Now we've got different size shaped bolts here. Now they're all 10 mils, but they're different sizes. So make sure you watch that. Very important. When you put those back in there, you know which one goes in what. The longer ones are in the front, towards the front of the car. So anyway, have another look. You can look at both sides of the valve body. Look up beside the transmission. There's clutch plates over there. Boy, these things sure hold a lot of fluid. Kind of a pain in the butt with the standpipe system that you have to inject the fluid from down low and get it into the pan. But that's pretty much the valve body right there. Not much to it. And yeah, these are not fun to replace, especially if you've never done one before. I just happen to be a diesel guy, so anyway. I believe this is the same through all. Made these 2.5s with this transmission for quite a few years. Like I said, we were watching a 2010 sport wagon with the same tranny. Same motor, same housing, same setup, same color plugs, all the wiring was the same. Same issue. Jolty when put in gear. You reset it and it goes away, but it comes right back because of speed sensor installation. So, talk to you later, folks.